guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a video here of DB fishing. As you can see today, we're not outside fishing, we're back in the kitchen. Kind of a weird time of year. Here in Saskatchewan, Canada, don't quite have ice yet, not cold enough. Also a little cold to be out on the boat, so no fishing. Also waiting to get whitetail hunting season here. We've got to wait till November 15th for that season to open here in Saskatchewan. So right now, just waiting to get out and get some videos going. So in the meantime, today, like the title says, I'm gonna go over my recipe for some trout candy. Same thing as kind of like some people call it salmon candy, other things. I like to use trout, stock trout, rainbow trout, lake trout. It's usually what I've always done it with. I like, usually my favorite fish to eat is walleye or northern pike. So I'm not a huge trout guy just to bake it or eat it. But one of my favorite fish to target. So the odd time I will keep a few or select harvest if they got hooked or something. I'll keep a few and make this trout candy that I'm gonna go over today. Pretty easy. I've kind of done it over a few years, just some friends, other videos, and I've kind of combined a recipe that I like to do. You can do it with northern pike or walleye too. I know a few people have done it with that. So yeah, we're gonna go over what you need, the steps, the recipe, and then you can either use a smoker, which is probably the best way, but I'm gonna go back to the air fryer today. My Ninja air fryer has a dehydrator setting on it. So I've done it a couple times and it's just a little easier. Like I said, it's kind of cooler outside now, so it's a little easier for me just to throw a few chunks in the air fryer. So we're gonna do the dehydrator mode on that. Okay, so what do you need? Here we got a couple slabs of lake trout I'm gonna do. I kept a little while ago. And then I got some stocked rainbow trout here, a couple smaller 17 inchers and small lake trout. So that's what we're gonna do the trout candy out of. I slabbed it up. I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna cut it up into smaller chunks, kind of like what you'd bite size basically. Then you just need some of the supplies. I'll throw them up here. You need maple syrup, soy sauce, honey. And the maple syrup, make sure you go with the true, pure Canadian maple syrup. Brown sugar, some minced garlic, lemon juice, cayenne pepper. I like to use some of this garlic spread. This is Johnny's seasoning from Costco. Some black pepper and some olive oil. And then you need a big bowl to mix all your brine in. That's what we're gonna mix it all up and let the trout sit in there for about 24 hours. I'm gonna post up the recipe here. I'll have it listed, everything you guys need. But yeah, that's the basic. So we're gonna cut this trout up into bite size and then get it in, mix up our brine. We want our 1 cup of soy sauce. 1 cup of soy sauce. 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Get that in there. Next, you can put the 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. A little extra, that's all right. Black pepper. We're just gonna kind of guess. About a teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, a little bit of black pepper in there. Half a teaspoon of the cayenne pepper, just to give it a little bit of flavor. Dump that in. Okay, next you can take 1 cup of brown sugar. I got about 1.5 cups here. I like to add a little extra brown sugar. So 1 cup to 1.5, even if you guys want to go 2, it won't hurt. Then I like to go 1 cup of honey, 1 cup of natural honey. Got 1 cup of honey in there. One tablespoon of minced garlic. Okay, the next, 1 cup of pure Canadian maple syrup. Top it up, and yeah, don't be afraid to add some extra maple syrup in there. Okay. And then, this is kind of just a little extra thing. I just add a little bit. It's this Johnny's garlic spread seasoning. I like to just put a little bit in. Nothing crazy. Okay? So yeah. Mix this all together. You want to get it so the honey is not all chunky, kind of spread in, mixed in with everything. So yeah, just mix it up a little bit, and that's our brine. So yeah, that'll kind of sit in with the chunks of trout for at least 24 hours overnight in the fridge. So yeah, we're gonna cut up this fish, like I said, into bite size. What I like to do is kind of these little bite size. You can go bigger. Some people like to use a bigger chunk. I like to use these and then vacuum seal a bunch of little pieces up, and then it's awesome to take hiking, snowshoeing, ice fishing, hunting. It's almost like beef jerky. So yeah, take the chunks into the brine as you cut them up to the size you want. Okay, so there you can see we got the 1 rainbow and the 1 lake trout cut up into those chunks I showed you, and then here we have it all in the brine. So yeah, basically the recipe did these 2 plastic containers, so that's about 2 fish, 1 lake trout, like a 24-inch lake trout, and like a 17-inch rainbow. So yeah, that recipe kind of does perfect amount for about 2 smaller trout, I would say. And yeah, you just want to stir it all up. It's not overly thick, this brine. So yeah, get it all mixed up in there. Make sure it's pretty much covering both sides of the trout. And then let it sit in the fridge overnight. I'll probably, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning here, so I'll probably go back 1 or 2 times before I go to bed tonight and just kind of keep mixing it up again, and then come back in the morning and get it in the dehydrator or smoker, whatever you want to use. So yeah, that's the recipe, and tomorrow I'll go over how we're gonna cook it up. Back, it's the next day. It's about 24-25 hours after I cut up all the trout chunks and put them in the brine, made it up. It's been sitting in the fridge for about, like I said, 24-25 hours. I went probably 2 or 3 times throughout the day and just stirred them up, mixed them around, flipped them over, the chunks of trout anyway in the brine. So now I let it sit, and it's time to get in the dehydrator. You can also use a smoker like I said yesterday, but today we're gonna use the dehydrator, but this is the time where you would put in your smoker. Okay, so like I said, we're using the Ninja air fryer. It's got the dehydrator mode. First thing I want to do with this, if you're doing an air fryer dehydrator, just spray your trays with some cooking spray, just so it doesn't happen to stick. Just makes it a little easier. Okay, so we sprayed the trays. Now let's load her up. Don't want to overlap them too much, but if they are a little bit, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so that's 2 trout, 1 rainbow, 1 laker, loaded up into our 2 trays for the dehydrator. You can do it for about 6, I like to do it 6 to 8 hours. Today I'm gonna do 8 hours, give it a try, just because I got little extra chunks in there. If you're gonna do it on the smoker, probably 6 hours would be good. So yeah, we're gonna fire it up. Gonna cook both trays on dehydrator. I'm just gonna turn it up to about that 180. And then, like I said, time, I wanna do 8 hours. I'm gonna be checking it every 2 hours, pausing it, and brushing a little bit of the brine on the pieces. So yeah, we'll be back in 8 or so hours, I guess. All right, well, that's the 8 hours is up. I stopped, like I said, every couple hours. I did about 3 or 4 times every 2 hours and brushed that brine on it, just keep it kind of coated. Yeah, it was a good day, as you can see, to be inside. I was in and out. We had lots of snow here in Saskatchewan, so it was a good day to be in and out and kind of watching it, checking on it. But yeah, it's pretty easy, just got to check on it a few hours. But yeah, it's done here now, and it's just, as you can see, doing the, oh, just stop. Yeah, cooling off, and yeah, it looks pretty good. It's pretty black with that soy sauce, brown sugar, maple syrup mix, that honey. It's sticky and tastes like candy, trout candy. So yeah, pull her out here and let it cool off, show you the finished product, and then I'm gonna vacuum seal it up. Like I was saying, it's a great snack to take ice fishing this winter, hunting, hiking, snowshoeing. It's kind of like beef jerky, just a little bit different. It also does not taste very fishy, so if you're not a person that likes that fish taste, it pretty much gets rid of it, and it's an awesome snack to take long. Nice small chunks. Yeah, nice and sticky. Tastes like candy. So yeah, that's kind of the finished product looks like. Okay, little taste test here. It does shrivel up a little bit, shrinks a bit, so small bite size I like. You can make a bigger size, whatever. Still a little warm, but once it cools down it'll be even better, but tastes awesome. So yeah, that's my recipe for trout candy. I'll put the recipe in the description below, so if you need it step by step, check out the description below. I'll have all the ingredients you need there. But yeah, 24 hours in the brine once you make it, and then 6 to 8 hours either in a smoker or dehydrator. Like I said, we use the Ninja dehydrator or air fryer on the dehydrator setting. Works awesome, super clean. I had 2 trout I did today, so I'm gonna vacuum seal them up. Be a great snack for ice fishing this winter. Try it out this winter. Can use, like I said, store-bought salmon even. If you catch trout, a few trout this winter, freeze them up and then do it one day. Do a couple. Try it with pike, walleye, and awesome little snack. Especially if you don't like that fishy taste. Pretty much gets rid of that fishy taste. Tastes exactly like candy. So yeah, try it out. That's my recipe for trout candy. Thanks for watching, guys. We got some more ice fishing videos coming up. Maybe a whitetail hunt here, but stay tuned. Next time, I promise, we'll either be on the ice or in the bush. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And we'll catch you next time.